Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Manifest. I know I was, I was like, I'm going to use my DSLR more. Well, it's over on the side now, and I already had the PC on. And I was like, well, it's almost 5 p.m. on Monday, which is generally when I release this. So I was like, I should probably just record it. But yeah, hope everybody's been doing well and that it's been a good week for you guys. It's been hot as hell down here in Texas. Granted, I mean, it like always is during the summer, but we're getting to the point where there's a lot less rain and it's like 100 degrees outside. You know, fun stuff. Actually, I should check and see. Oh, sorry. 96 is what the weather app says, but I'm going to assume it's 96. It's probably 96, but feels more like 100 because they always tell you that it feels like one thing, but it's like, no, it's really hot. Oh yeah, it definitely feels like over 100. So my AC has been putting in work, but thankfully my electricity bill isn't as horrible as it could be. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good week so far, and your respective areas, the weather hasn't been too terrible or anything like that. I am currently standing up because this is a standing desk, and I already had it up, and I didn't feel like sitting down. Because I just got back from the store, and I'm like, I've been walking for a bit, so we'll keep the momentum up and not just sit on our ass all day. But yeah, we started Jakk and Daxter finally. I don't know how much of it I'm going to play, not because I don't like it. It's mostly because I realize now that if I really want to play through all of my PS3 titles, I need to get a PS3 Slim or Super Slim. There's nothing wrong with my PS3 functionally, but I do have one of the 60 gigabyte PS3s, like the chunky old ones that can play PS1, 2, and 3 games. The problem with those ones is that they get hot really fast. Like the whole time I was playing Jakk and Daxter, I just hear the fan going off and I hear my AC going off and I'm just like, oh, this sucks. So it may be a game that I'll have to push back, and I think people on for stream should understand I might have to push it back until it's like cooler outside, because otherwise I'm just going to be basically like having a space heater on one side of my apartment while my AC tries to compensate. And I'll just be miserable, basically. Unless I can get like a Slim or Super Slim, which they're not that expensive, but they're not as cheap as I thought they would be. I don't know. Unless one of my friends has one that I can like borrow or something. Just that way I have something that's not like exploding. I mean, I guess the other thing is I could emulate it, but I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I could emulate the original PS2 version. I would just have to get back up to the point that I'm at, because I'm playing it on the PS3 with the Jakk and Daxter collection. And there's nothing wrong with emulation. It's just at the same time, I was like, well, I have it, so I might as well play it. And then I forgot just how awful it is to run my chunky PS3 for a while. But the game, lots of fun. Definitely has that nostalgia because it's from the same time as, you know, like Spyro and a bunch of other games. Naughty Dog, like doing the good stuff. Everything like that. So I played that. I've liked it. We'll see how we go for it on that. I mean, at this point, I upgraded my PC as well, so running an emulator and streaming and recording it should be really easy. But we'll see what I decide to do on that. But yeah, aside from that, I haven't really played anything else. Actually, what am I talking about? I played and beat Wheel World. Which is by or published by Annapurna. I don't know if it was developed by them. I always get confused between developers and publishers, because publishers are just the people who push the game through like at the end, and the devs are the ones who actually, you know, made the game. But that game was fun. Unfortunately, there are some achievements on it that are a little broken or that are a bit too time consuming for me to want to attempt them. But it was an interesting game to go through. So that will definitely be going up on the channel. I might actually take a break from Claire Obscure and Avowed uploads for a little bit, just to push out some of the shorter series. Because otherwise, I still have, I think, like 20 Claire Obscure videos to go or more. So that's like weeks of uploads interlaced with Avowed. So I'm like, it's kind of like the beginning of last week. I uploaded Minami Lane, which you guys should check out if you like cute buildy games and just me chatting. Like that was a fun game. And aside from that, I gotta pull up the Xbox app because what did I even do? Like the thing is, when I was upgrading my PC, it took me a couple of days to get everything right because Windows really, even though it gives you the option to reset while also keeping your information, the problem is that they also it does sometimes it just doesn't work. Like there was a lot of security issues where it just it's just like it will not like let you make a pin or do other things, and Windows Hello was not working. So I basically just had to redo everything again. And thankfully, like all of my streaming stuff is pretty bare bones now. So I didn't have to worry about re-downloading as much stuff and all. But oh man. But yeah, it's just like, god damn, man. Pain in the ass, but now it's up and running. Everything's good. I've got against the, because apparently the 13th and 14th generation Intel chips have some like serious issues. I haven't run into them, but maybe I just haven't played the games or done the specific things that other people have done. But apparently they just are really bad with DirectX 12 and some other stuff. Like there's some serious flaw that they have yet to fix. But I haven't run into any issues. So I've got a 14900 KF i9 in there because I was like, I just want to have as many cores as possible to just future-proof myself. And then I have a 5060 Ti because it was pretty decently priced. And I was like, that's still a good like jump up from the 3060 Ti I just had shoved in there. So now we can do some more modern games on the PC and also have an easier time doing recording and streaming and everything all at once. So far, so good with that. But yeah, aside from that, I did finish watching. I was watching the Apothecary Diaries, which is a lot of fun. A little, well, I say it's a little on the long side. It was like 48, 49 episodes. I think maybe it was 48. But, you know, I say on the long side, I've gotten to the point where I really like 12 to 24 episode animes because I'm like, hell yeah, I can get it. I can watch it like pretty quickly and then move on to the next thing. But there were a lot of like storylines and things going on in there where I'm like, okay, there's no way they could have wrapped this up really quickly. And I think that the light novels are still going. So I mean, it's still a thing, and there may be another season. I'm not sure, but I didn't really. There's probably an announcement somewhere. I don't know. I didn't look into it, but I did enjoy what I watched. And we won't talk about the other anime that I watched and finished the other week, because if you want to see that, you can just watch The Last Monday Manifest. It's not shameful to watch an ecchi anime. It's just, it's fine. It's just another source of entertainment. Anyway, aside from that, yeah, there hasn't really been anything else. I mean, we did beat, I think I talked about it because we beat Grounded 2. We beat the story of Grounded 2. We did play a bit more just to like round out and get all of like the stuff that we had missed. But I mean, Grounded 2's done for now until the next like major update. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week of games and anime and stuff, and just getting things done, doing some driving, all that. And that's about it. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot else going on. So I guess this is going to be slightly shorter than the last one. But I mean, this is kind of like a touching base, doing whatever, chatting about stuff, cleaning my apartment, normal stuff. But I hope everybody has a great week. I'll definitely update you guys next week, whether Jakk and Daxter is like continuing right now or how it's happening. And obviously it'll start going up on the channel at some point. Like I said, that's the only thing that sucks about being ahead of the game now, is because I I did Claire Obscure and all that very quickly. I just have a bunch of videos uploaded ready to be scheduled, and because it's such a long game, and that's why I didn't want to play Metaphor on stream or record it, because I'm just like, I mean, it's good, but also it's like, god damn, like for those, I don't know, I try to keep videos within like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, just because I feel like that's a good amount of time for somebody to be able to sink into something, especially if it's like a daily upload, you know? Because I know I used to record and put out like the blocks, like the entire stream basically, without like the intro screen or me like chatting at the very end. But those could be upwards of like 5 hours, and I don't know how much people like videos that are that long. But you guys can let me know here, like, if I should get back into just making like longer form videos so we can get stuff out faster, or if you're okay with the current way that just daily we come out with like chunks of each playthrough. Like, let me know, because I mean, at the same time, I get it. It's one of those things like how Netflix or other things do it now, where instead of just like, sometimes they'll drip feed you like shows and stuff like that, where you get one a week or two every couple of weeks or something like that, or a batch in a month. And then there's the ones that just release it all at once. And I know everybody has very different views on how like that is. Like, to be fair, I like having everything out at once because I don't really like waiting, but that's my personal opinion. So you guys just let me know in the comments how you feel about stuff like that. Let me know, and I might like try to adjust, or maybe I just need to make like a different channel where it's just like chunks of gameplay compared to here, where it just kind of gets thrown. Like, I mean, technically I've done like some of the book readings and stuff, and that probably should have gone in its own channel, but I'm like, I can't. I mean, keeping up with one YouTube channel is one thing, but having multiple with multiple different types of content, it's like, I'm bad enough at keeping up with like Facebook or Instagram, other stuff, like constantly updating on there, or just like in general, like YouTube Shorts is something that I really should be utilizing more, but I don't always think about it because I'm like, nothing's really that interesting. But I mean, you can make YouTube Shorts about literally fucking anything. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for being here and hanging out on this week's Monday Manifest. Like I said, just let me know in the comments below how you feel about like long form content, like if things need to be cut into shorter chunks and released like more frequently, or if they should just be released in large chunks so you can kind of go and watch it at your leisure, you know, stuff like that. Like, just let me know, because at the end of the day, like, I don't really watch my own content. Like, I'll look over it, you know, to make sure everything's all good, but the viewers are everybody else. But thank you so much for being here. You guys have a great rest of your week. Stay cool if it's very hot where you're at, or stay warm if it's cold where you're at, and just, yeah, keep at it. See you guys next Monday.